Another attempt of the armed forces of Ukraine to carry out an offensive on Kherson was arrested by the collapse. The Ukrainian army made another unsuccessful attempt to advance in the Kherson direction, which ended in heavy losses. Kiev continues to kill people in its attempt to curry favor with the United States and the European Union. This was announced by the deputy head of the Kherson VGA Kirill Stromosov. According to the deputy head of the regional administration, recently the armed forces of Ukraine made another attempt to attack in the direction of Kherson, but were defeated. The Ukrainian command forgets that the Kherson region is a steppe, where all movements and preparations are visible. However, this does not stop Kiev in its attempts to show the West that it is carefully following all the instructions coming from abroad and begging for more money. The other day, the Ukrainian Nazis made another failed attempt to attack the Kherson region. Their attempt to attack failed. The Zelensky regime is simply mindlessly throwing people to certain death. RIA Novosti quotes the words of Stromosov. The deputy head of the Supreme State Administration emphasized that all statements by Zelensky and his entourage about a counteroffensive in southern Ukraine and the return of control over the territories liberated by Russia are fantasies. Ukraine as a state actually no longer exists. In Kiev they simply plunder funds coming from Western countries, stuffing their pockets before fleeing to the West. And the fact that the Kherson region will again return under the control of Ukraine, that there will be a counteroffensive, all this is fantasy. The nationalists do not have such forces and a regular professional army that could somehow counteract the armed forces of the Russian Federation. There has not been a single successful breakthrough or counteroffensive by the Ukrainian troops since the beginning of the special operation. He added.